Welcome everyone to Steelman, where I discuss critical thinking. My name is Sylvain, and today I'll be explaining to you what is an appeal to ignorance. So, an appeal to ignorance is when one justifies a claim based on a lack of evidence. Okay, so here you can see the form that it takes usually. Uh, so we have here A is true because you can't prove it is false, or the opposite. A is false because you can't prove it's true. All right, so example one, Jimmy says that aliens do not exist because there's no proof of them. Okay. You could also flip it and say something like, Jimmy says that alien exists because there is no proof that they do not exist, right? So like in both case, like no evidence does not necessarily mean that like something is true or false in that case, like logically speaking anyways, right? So I don't know if you do believe in aliens or not, but like in that case, like there's really like the both side of it. Um, so yeah, it's just to say, like you need some evidence, and the absence of evidence is not an evidence in itself. Example two. So imagine that you have your friend Brian. He's interested in this girl who's called Stephanie, and he says that she's not interested in him because he never saw her uh, like demonstrate any sign that she's interested, right? So like that's a small example, but in a sense, like it's not because she never showed any interest that she's not interested. Perhaps she is, but like she just never showed anything, right? So her not showing interest is not enough to prove that she's not interested, right? So like that's a small example, right? uh I guess like the solution for that obviously would be like make the first move, and go and see, right, Brian? So that would be like that, I think. All right, so example three. um so let's say we have Pascal. So Pascal believes that Hogwarts exists. When you ask him, why do you think that it exists? He replies to you, well, you have no proof that it doesn't exist, so it must exist, right? So yeah, obviously we I guess normal people, regular people, we know that Hogwarts doesn't exist, but perhaps the die-hard Harry Potter fan will say otherwise and reply the same. But there's no, it's not enough of a proof to say that it exists. Perhaps it exists somewhere we don't know, but then yeah, you would have to prove it, right? But saying that there's no proof of it does not exist, not existing, doesn't mean that it exists. In sum, as you saw, an appeal to ignorance is whenever someone is trying to convince you of something by stating that there is no proof of something else, in a nutshell. What you need to know, what the absence of proof is no proof at all. You need some like better evidence, right? So the best way to counter that fallacy is usually to call it out. I think call it out, point out that that this is not a proof in itself, and try to realign the discussion in where it should go, basically where you think it should go. Okay. uh, Thank you very much for listening to this video. If you have ever encountered that fallacy, please share it in the comment section. If you like the video, please like the video and subscribe for more. I'll see you on the next one. Ciao.